more beneficial for them to do it, like you said, in the corner, getting corner pressure with stagger pressure and whatnot. But here we go. Match number 1, week 3 of your Guilty Gear Strive here. Let's get it.
Absolutely, and there is that big jump in counter. Like I mentioned, this is where Bridget, she's in a good spot right here. And Choco, that round start is all hers.
Yeah, I mean, look at the damage already. Choco off to a great start. Blue RC, and this is what Alias needs to is just going to be struggling against. Bridget has those big buttons, and using the RC system, able to get some openings. Choco has been advantage the whole time, but with Roger getting the command grab.
And there is that switch, by the way, with the YRC. So YRC actually got updated this patch, where now instead of it just actually doing the hey get off me tool, it resets the neutral. So you won't be plus on it, but it does allow you a bit of space to figure out how you can reset that, how your opponent can put pressure.
Here we go, spend the meter, do little tricks on it. Alias just been in the back foot this entire game so far. So let's see if Alias can have any solid defensive options against this hyper-aggressive Bridget. Just able to get these mixes. Burst coming in, though. Finally getting something started. Solid ice combo.
There's that Wings of Light.
Just like we said, that's right.
And again, called out huge burst. Unfortunate that Wings of Light gets disappeared. And because of that burst, we were able to recover there for Choco. Yeah, as I mentioned before, first and foremost, that right there is how you want to play as Bridget in a matchup against Dizzy. Exactly like that. Now, what I did like from Alias, though, is that we got the startup. It's just taking a little bit too long, and that's the scary part about Dizzy, right? Is that like she needs to get that one hit in, whether it be with Ice Fish to go ahead and apply 2k into the combo string, or going ahead and catching you off guard with a counter hit or Ice Pillar. So we're gonna see how Alias can adjust, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it's gonna be a full best of 5, so that we can make sure that we can keep the elo system consistent. So we got 5 games to work with.
That's right. Throughout the entire seeding process, I believe all 10 weeks, is just going to be playing all 5 games for each set, so we can get each player in their respective skill area, essentially. I'm excited to see how Alias is going to keep up the tempo from that last round, or if Choco's just going to take it all the way just like this, already keeping Alias on the back foot. And there we go, getting a solid jump in. Charge the dust on him. Alias is done and dusted for this round with a perfect 2.
7 golden ladders right there, and then Choco is cooking tonight. She is on top of this matchup and just knows how to play it perfectly. But this is big opportunity here for Alias. Got the corner pressure and Michael's sword to go out, plus the clash off of Chestnut. And again, Dizzy can make it here.
Both players do have burst, so that is definitely an option. But the back throw, actually, giving up the corner control. Now it's Choco's time. Stay in the corner here. Some meter to be used. There's the YRC. But Choco finds the hit. No burst just yet. Choco keeping on the pressure. Red RC. Here we go. Wall splat into the Roger on the motorcycle. Watch out. That guy is not obeying traffic laws.
I love the defense here from Choco. She has been on top of blocking those ice pillars every single time. There's the 2K, 2D. It should be enough to kill, even if you want to go for a nice routing as well.
Exactly. Alias is putting up a fight just in the second round. It's just never enough in the first round. It seems like in that first round, Choco kind of just swings a home run and takes it all the way. But as soon as the second round goes, Alias is able to catch on to what Choco is doing and put up a fight, but it's just still not enough. Alias needs to catch up a lot sooner than they are.
I agree with you there. Again, that's the thing about Bridget, right? Is that she's gonna start off aggressive, and then that's her pace all the way. With Alias right now here on Dizzy, it's about trying to capitalize off of a mistake, like right here. You know, we had that 2K whiff after the full-on attack. There's the dust loop that we're going to be able to go ahead and force the burst. Wings of Light is gone, but because of the burst, to go back into the neutral and recapitalize again off of any mistakes Choco made.
Choco, oh no, getting frozen. Hit with the Michael sword. No big follow-up from there, but setting up the ice fish is going to go in. Choco, though, keeping up the advantage. Oh, big drop with the hit. Gonna red RC that one. Let's see if Choco doesn't quite get the kill, but one interaction, one mix-up is all they need. Alias, though, with the back throw, setting up the fish, the overhead, too. Oh! There we go.
Yeah. I love that. I love how when she crouches, she's just so like, yeah, I'm vibing.
She got AirPods. You can't see it, but she's just got AirPods. Okay.
Is real here.
Solid start. Big counter hit though. Alias does have burst. Choco trying to bait it out, but using it right when Choco needs it most. Big counter hit for Alias. Will lead to a solid combo there. He's gonna keep setting up the ice field, the ice fish. No! Hit through the 6P. Wait a minute. Connection a little bit rough, but we're back.
Okay, there. That's a huge jump slash right now. We got Fishy. On top of that, have Michael's sword as well. Gonna try to go for those dust, but again, he gets counter hit in that moment.
There we go.
Yeah, that shows Choco 3-0 right now. And again, we're gonna keep playing up until that 5th game for those seeding purposes and to keep that elo consistent. So Alias still has a chance to try to make up for that deficit and try to improve their own score. But I love seeing Choco cook right now with that 3-0 and being able to just be playing dominant.
That's right. Yeah, we're seeing one good thing that we're seeing with Choco is that they're using Bridget's range incredibly well, just keeping it like the max range. Just like that, like perfectly spaced slash there. Choco keeping up the corner advantage, just like this is like where Choco loves to be at, and Bridget too, setting up the yo-yo, send out the Roger, do tricks on it, break the wall. Choco is in a great spot this round. RC mix up.
I love it. I love also the attempt to kind of do like the side switch in anticipation for the burst. It does not look Alias is going to be using this burst now. I mean, I wouldn't either, right? That's such a low health range and health deficit to be working with. That it's just better to kind of reset.
That's right. The second perfect for Choco here. Looking to take it all the way. 3-0 isn't enough for Choco. She wants 2 more in the bag. Alias, though, with the back throw, gonna be trying to get something started with this ice fish. Oh! But no longer. Choco able to escape the corner, but for how long is the question.
Not very long. There goes Roger for the command grab, and that should be Choco's match here. If we can clean it up with the route, a little bit of damage left out. But we're going to try to go for the DP reversal. Oh,
very smart option, knowing that Alias had to press buttons if they didn't want to just get mashed on for the whole time. So Choco was like, oh, you know, I'm a little unsafe here. I know that you can counter hit me or whatever. Let me just DP you right in your face. Choco looking to take it all the way with a 5-0 here.
Alright, right back in. And there it goes, the far slash hitting once more. Again, these counter hits are adding up. There's the wild assault. And a big opening opportunity as Choco's been using it each and every time.
Alias, though, trying to keep Choco at bay. It's just not enough. Able to get in. Watch the mix-up. Is it going to be high? Is it going to be low? You guess. There's the dust, too. Doesn't even need meter. Able to just quickly take that round.
I think right there, Alias was probably trying to go for a jump slash, but unfortunately was stubbed out of it. But what a pickup here. Doesn't get the chestnut though. It is a little too slow, and that's another counter hit here that Choco's going to take advantage of. Misses the route on the dash cancel, so now we're just trying to apply pressure. There's the tap dust. And Choco should be able to get the round win here once the next opening happens.
If it happens, Alias' defense has been pretty well so far. As long as they keep this up, they should be able to escape, but watch the risk gauge. Oh! 6P, but in the wrong direction. And the trade.
Back and forth like that. We see both of them often, but not back and forth.
Oh gosh, both of them rocking like the yellow and black color palette too. So let's see if we can differentiate between them a little bit. Here we go, off to the start, fairly even, if not Ghosttyboi able to get a lot more hits in. There we go, set up the hair. All right, lots of air travel, just like DreamWyvern trying to mix up that option. And here we go, able to get a solid hit.
Now again, that air battle, like you mentioned before earlier, 2K, 2D plus pair disc set up, and that was actually a very strong round there for Dream.
There we go. Round number 2. Able to get the hit, set up the disc houses mix up. Great defense. Ghosttyboi able to go on the offensive. Keep in the corner, but you never know when Dream's gonna land. There's a hit, but the drop.
Ooh, watch your toes, as you were saying. You don't want to be on the wrong side. Again, the key here is getting to win that air-to-air. This is a big whiff, actually. Not good for Ghosttyboi, as that's going to be the kill here for DreamWyvern.
Exactly. DreamWyvern taking game number 1, but yet again, it's 1 out of 5 that's going to be playing here.
So I think right there, I would say probably the one thing I'm like noticing here from DreamWyvern, and that's helping them, is the fact that they're just really dominant in capitalizing on their routes once they get that counter hit. And whereas Ghosttyboi, like, I think I saw a couple of counter hits there and not getting the routes that they were looking for, unfortunately.
Back to game number 2. Let's see if Ghosttyboi can clean up, or if DreamWyvern's gonna mix it to win it. Here we go. I really do like DreamWyvern's movements, trying to catch Ghosttyboi off balance a little bit. Yeah, just like that, going in, not getting hit, using the wrong one, baiting the burst also. Keep this combo, not spending the meter though.
Great damage though, and that's actually going to be full bar that we're going to see here on DreamWyvern's side. So he's cooking at the moment. Gonna get the left side switch. No pickup. Gonna keep Left Shaker though safe. And Ghosttyboi though getting close to that second bar and finally gets it. But the 6P here from DreamWyvern, still not enough to pick up on these routes.
Yeah, it's a very scrappy. Wait a minute, Ghosttyboi catching the option for Dream, trying to mash out of the dash to the yo-yo with the super. Gonna take that round up because of it.
Lost the scrambles, but we are still in the fight here as Ghosttyboi playing a much different game, trying to be more tempered in their in his placement, rather better said. And DreamWyvern though trying to bait with the disc, gets the disc hit, and that's a big pickup with the first disc.
Exactly. But the 6P coming in, gonna keep the corner pressure for Dream. Ghosttyboi able to escape though. Lots of counter hits coming in. Purple RC! And Wyvern's getting round number 2.
Duel 3.
Okay.
And there we go. We're gonna see a little bit some pickups here for Ghosty, but gets opened up by the air jump-ins. And we got that left-right movement happening. Drops the route on the ender, but again, big damage that we're gonna cash out here.
Yeah, spending all of your meter for it. You're getting positive bonus, so might as well. Let's see if Dream can clean this up or if Ghosttyboi is gonna make this comeback. Oh, okay, predicting the same option like usual. But DreamWyvern was not falling for that a second time. Gonna be taking game number 2.
Ghosty's trying to definitely use some of those reversals to catch Dream off guard, but Dream's been very good at adapting very quickly. So very much props to them for that.
Yeah, once Ghosty catches on to what Dream's doing, Dream's gonna catch on to what Ghosty's catching on to what Dream's doing. And then it follows this infinite loop of conditioning and reacting, conditioning and reacting. So it's just a matter of who's gonna get conditioned first. Who's gonna get baited into something first. Game number 3, DreemWyvern looking to take the set with one more game win, or if Ghosttyboi will finally put a point on the board here.
I do see Ghosty using these bursts quite often, and it helps just a little bit. Again, that get off me tool, but not enough where Ghosty can feel comfortable in capitalizing. That was a really solid 2K that went in, but that's going to be another counter hit here from Dream. Drop the Ender, and unfortunate there, as now lost the corner that he had been looking for this whole time.
It's been counter hit after counter hit, but DreemWyvern with a solid opening, going to be spending the meter to take the round here. Might as well, whenever it goes away between each round, just to be sure, spend it, make it easy on yourself to kill. Might as well. DreemWyvern though, solid counter hit in the corner, going to be leading to this wall break here with positive bonus. Ghosttyboi just struggling a little bit in this game. Burst available.
I do like the opportunity to try to burst. There's the bait. Yup, purple RC to keep it clean. And Dream with the perfect to solidify a 3-0 lead right now.
Another perfect.
I really am enjoying a lot what Dream's trying to achieve with Millia. You can really see that, like, even though there's a couple of drops here and there, really consistent routing, especially on the wall break side, has allowed Dream to just be super solid once we reach the wall shatter towards the end. And then of course with Ghosty, like, we see some of these winnings and scrambles, and there's a lot of opportunity that Ghosty's been able to take down some health, and as well as be able to really capitalize on some of the positioning, but we're just not seeing that aggressive Bridget that you would hope to see here.
Mostly because Dream and Millia kind of been suffocating Ghosttyboi a little bit. I mean, we're seeing a lot of movement in the air that Dream's doing to try to catch Ghosty off guard. Ghosty just hasn't been able to get a lot of confirms that we're used to seeing Bridget do. So let's see. Dream spending the meter, finishing it off in the corner. Again, another situation for Ghosttyboi. Just one more mix-up, and that's the round for Dream. And there we go.
Duel 2.
First round going to Dream, like you mentioned. Now let's see how Dream can keep that pressure going. What a jump in! That was a very nice way to go ahead and call out. I love that Ghosty tried to get out of the disc setup here, but Artemis Wing with the wall bounce route looking very solid.
Dream does have some meter to work with, so let's see. Ghosttyboi unfortunately putting themselves in the corner, blocking the burst, not killing just yet. Unfortunate drop, but with this fast RC mix-up, DreemWyvern's taking game 4.
Burst baits, really solid. I love that in that situation, what we had seen there from Dream was actually going for RC to go ahead and keep it safe, but because of how Millia's close slash works in the properties, it's like double hitting, so you can actually cancel and just go straight into block should you need to, if you want to try to bait out that burst. So very nicely done. Ghosttyboi, we gotta get that point at least on the board, or it might be a 5-0. Again, opportunities are there, but we're just losing these scrambles.
Like, lots of counter hits coming in, actually, for both players too. But when it comes to scrambling eggs, DreemWyvern's got the iron skillet perfectly seasoned, temperature's just right. Ghosttyboi, not sure. DreemWyvern's just able to win in a lot of these situations.
Yep, and there's already that first round. No, not close enough for an OTG, but just enough to go ahead and set up for Chipp out. or just any in general opening.
One more round for DreamWyvern to get the 5-0 sweep yet again. Are we going to see it, or is Ghosttyboi going to be able to clutch up and get something going? But it's not looking like it if DreamWyvern's going to keep playing like this. Jump over.
There's the rose.
I do like the patience that DreamWyvern is exerting here.
6D.
Ghosttyboi is just struggling to find an answer for this Millia here.
Oh, what a big dust right there, or 2D better said. And that is DreamWyvern sitting in with that perfect fight.
Against May here.
Makes a lot of sense. This can be a tough matchup for Anji, so I do like that the soul pick is there.
Okay, Toxanz not really able to punish Toxageki. Wachi though, opting for a solid read at the start. Ooh! 6P, keeping Toxanz off.
Okay, and we're going to be able to back away a bit. There's a Toxageki, so this is where you're starting to try to figure out, okay, how is this mid player playing? And right now, Toxanz is in that really tough spot with the health deficit, but can really make the comeback with the right buttons and routes.
Tried to go for a whiff punish there a little bit with that backdash. Wachi. Toxanz though in control. There's another throw. Can we see a third one? Not really. But they're keeping the corner pressure. A lot of meter use for defense for Wachi. Doesn't matter. Helped out in the long run. They're able to take that first round.
That's the thing about Soul, is that it doesn't take long for him to get that build up. And right here, we're going to be able to see it. What a route here. Not enough to get close to that wall break. But this is time for Wachitorico to summon Zero.
Send in Free Willy, jumping over the barrier there. But Toxanz got a lot of meter to work with. Uses the PRC. Gonna keep this pressure. The air throw, great use of the meter there. Just the double PRC just to get you your reactions down. And the defense too. Never mind, I shouldn't have said anything.
We don't have access to that burst. We had used it earlier. Even though we didn't get punished for it, it still doesn't leave enough time to go ahead and deal with it. But wow, what a whip! Tries to go for the frame kill. Purple RC to go ahead and get 6.
You're lying if you said you were blocking that. I just gotta tell you, you're lying if you said you could block that. Yeah, Toxanz keeping the momentum with this. The 6P gonna snuff out the air. Toxanz with the DP gonna keep this pressure going. There's a lot of back and forth momentum for both players. Teching the throw. It's gonna be really rough. And there's the big hit that Toxanz was looking for. No burst. It burst is on the other side of the world for Wachi.
Ooh, the 2S, but backdashes away from the throw. And Toxanz still keeping with that burst. On top of that, just pressure, tried to pull us a button. But Wachitorico goes down for the count as Toxanz takes the first lead.
Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That was like a speed chess match there.
You know, this is again 2 characters that just hit really, really hard. And just they benefit from any whiff punish possible. I do think here we're seeing a change in character for Tox. Oh, sorry,
yeah,
no,
going back to the Anji now.
What?
Maybe
That
seeming a little bit
shouldn't be.
too comfortable
Toxanz
with the
won.
soul there. I'm just gonna try out the Anji,
Questions?
see if that was like,
Tio,
soul felt pretty
could
good.
you
Let me see if
let
Anji's
us
gonna
know
work this
what's
time
the
too.
ruling on this, but as we get into this next match. Probably just trying to show off the Anji a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. Keeping out the pressure with the Anji though.
Not too sure what's the judgment here, Heinlein,
Great
but
cross
we
up
are seeing at least a
with the
little bit of
backdash.
Anji on the screen. I don't complain.
Toxanz. Here we go. Fujin, the crux of Anji's gameplay.
Oh, hopefully Heinlein
Set up the bird
there.
too.
Can I
The
still
butterfly.
do But with regardless,
Oh my
we're
gosh.
going into it, and there is
Solid delay overhead. Gonna be taking the round off that.
And we're gonna go ahead and get hit by the TK. And that is a command throw as well too for the wall shatter. Okay, and we're gonna see 6 feet plus Ichishiki to go out. And that's gonna be another wall bounce combo for the wall shatter.
Yeah, Wachi getting that solid opening, gonna let him charge the anchor.
And once more.
Oh my gosh, getting the hit, no
Roll two,
burst.
by the way.
Toxanz is opting to save it for the final round.
What a grab off of the 2K right there.
Fujin getting started.
And there is a jump K for a jump dust. And the tap dust into the cone.
Okay, I believe we had a little bit of a mix-up or little interruption as far as on our side, a little technical difficulties a little bit. Sorry if you heard us talking over one another. I'm not sure. I was just like, all right, said my spiel. Wait a little bit for you to take
Same,
over.
you know, we
never said anything. All right, I guess I'll pick it back up.
That's how you know we're good commentators. Even in the wake of Discord dying and just tech difficulties, we try to give each other some space.
Here we go. Toxanz definitely keeping up the momentum for these past few games. Gonna get the backdash mix up. Watch the butterfly, but a lot of FD and meter spent for Wachi. Gotta keep that defense going. 5P though might be the round ender. Not quite. Hanging on by a thread here. Yeah, it's just not enough.
Again, this matchup, I do love playing against Maze until they start doing like hard cancels and Roman cancels. It just gets like really crazy. But there's the 2S, a double Fujin, but no Nakia off of pickup.
Go. Fujin coming in. Blue RC down below, avoiding the aerial attack and the blocking of the burst. Toxanz going on a roll here.
I will say the switch to Anji is way different compared to that Soul at the very beginning.
I mean, just completely different characters. You're talking like Soul, a little bit of a hyper rush down. They'll have a little projectile, small little ground wave, a little bit. Mostly just used in like hyper offense, catching you, pressing buttons when you shouldn't. Toxanz though, Fujin's the greatest option select in the world. Fujin into imagination.
Okay, talk about left, right, you're getting hit all the way, but again, Toxin's not letting go right here. But the block burst on the block.
Yep, Wachi in full control of this round. Not killing just yet. With its positive bonus, we'll be getting the tools to do so. But Toxanz, solid start. Let's see how this mix-up is going to go. Opts to not continue the Fujin, but the RC gonna give Wachi a mix-up. It's not enough to take it, but the trade going in Wachi's favor.
On the side of Wachi, and here we do win the first round start. This is exactly where you want to be. Talk about overheads and just non-stop pressing. There's the 6H plus the hard knockdown to go up with close slash, and then go for the throw to frame kill. And now you have to deal with butterfly pressure, but we go for the grab!
You like throws? Welcome to Street Fighter. Here we go. Wachi, though, getting a solid combo. No burst allowed for Toxanz. Toxanz could go right into a solid option here. There's the burst. Need to stay alive, but it's just not enough as Wachi taking game number 4. Finally, it's not a 5-0 sweep.
It is not. I think the first match of this night that is not going to be a sweep, and I love to see it because, again, you got a total of 5 games to play. Plenty to work well with.
Going right back into sticking with the Anji for the final game. Okay.
Duel 1.
Let's see if Wachi's momentum keeps it into another point on the board, or if Toxanz is going to take it 4-1.
That is another change too that they did with Anji, is that the 2P is quite faster this time. So that's one of Anji's best buttons to actually go up against and really try to catch you off guard. Backdashing Nagiha though, what a call out.
Ooh. Watch this mix up. Also watch the risk gauge. There we go, the command throw. But with Fujin, letting Toxanz getting a little bit breath of air as they go on the offensive this time. Solid opening. There's the burst coming in. No burst for any player. Spending the Roman cancel. Gets the mix-up and the round for Toxanz.
Again, there's that 2P. You can use that 2P to go ahead and counter on Dolphin, so it allows a much secure check here. Plus, once more, you get that wall stick, and then wall slump. I haven't seen an Anji wall slump in forever, so you love to see, again, the dash cancel to keep up the pressure despite the deflect shield. And the 5K getting traded, but we have the hard knockdown. It's getting very dangerous here for Wachi.
Okay. Here we go. And Toxanz, though, just like that, taking game.
It's just an exciting and really strong character overall. So very excited to see how we go up against the Anji here next for Nitro.
Yeah, kind of similar to the 2 Bridgets we saw previously. Anji and then yet another Anji. So let's see how Nitro does going into this matchup against Solen's Sin. Gonna let the intros rock as well.
Anji versus Sin.
Oh, and the 6 Black Heavens guns in the background. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I can't help but every time just admire Mike makes it.
Our sweet boys. This is our boys fighting to the death here. Here we go. Nitro, though, spending the burst. Solen's in the corner, but close slash getting the anti-air.
Okay,
Coming into...
this is big guys. We're definitely gonna wall shatter here. Not gonna go for super, just kept up.
Ooh. Yeah, did the follow-up instead of super. See how... Oh, there's the mix-up going in into Ride the Lightning as well. Boom, boom, boom. Not dead just yet, hanging on by a sliver. Good defense, but it just wasn't enough.
Exactly. The defense is not enough in a situation like this.
Especially when Sin... You get follow-ups off of every special move. You can dash into mix-up. You do a follow-up. It's just... It's really rough. Here we go. Close... Especially with a close slash starter going right into Tyrant Rave. Perfect hit, too.
He tried to go for a grab in that instance, and unfortunate in that second as the overhead was going to be on Solison's side. Again, even though the 2P change is really good, there's no reversal for Anji, so any gaps that's Sin's going to have, it's impossible to really counter unless you have a really phenomenal defense right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Host Stomp has been coming in clutch for Solis here.
Mankind.
Let's see if Nitro can be able to catch on to what Solens is trying to do, or Solens Gonna take it away with all these mix-ups. Set up the butterfly. The quick Fujin. That's one of the buffs Anji received over the years. Able to cancel Fujin into the follow-ups immediately. But with the 2 edge slash. Solus is breaking the wall and getting the positive bonus going.
Millia has to keep it safe because it is -7 up close like that. Oh, we're going right into the RTL. Off of that 6P that was just going to get reversaled on, and now you're stuck in this elk step, goes into the low, and this is not good here as we should be able to wall shatter again. Not going to be enough to kill because of Anji Guts, but we win the air-to-air.
Oh, great reaction for Solence realizing, oh, we both did the same option. I'm going to use my fastest move real quick. Nitro, though, on the offensive, getting solid openings here. Oh, dropping the combo. But it's fine. RC, keep up the pressure. Solence.
Oh, beautiful Ko. What a call out, but not going to get the extension off of 5K. There's the elk step into the low. And another one for your troubles. You're getting hit by that close flash. And now that's wall shatter plus positive bonus on the side of Solence. Ko again called out. Are we going to try to go for a burst here? Could potentially try to do the hero, but instead held on to it. Didn't believe.
Gotta play it safe sometimes. But yeah, Nitro able to get momentum going this entire game. Able to find right the hits that he needs. Let's see. Blocking the air. On the guard crush. Oh, with the low follow-up to Fujin. The unfortunate drop. Nitro's been dropping combos in the corner, but still able to close things out. Solid counter hit. Gonna build the meter. No, another drop, but another hit. Gonna go right into the super, and Nitro closing it out to even up the score.
What a change. By the way, Nitro was calling out every single air-to-air and anti-aired with Ko. That's how you know that you've gotten past that layer 1. And Nitro did exactly that. So now it's up to Solence to see how they can adapt in this situation. Because what right now, Solence has the combos, has the reactions, has the pickups. But can he adapt and adjust and switch it now to layer 2 here?
Exactly. It's been very close so far. Let's see. This is the pivotal game right here. This is the game where only one player gets full dominance, or at least full momentum going into the next few games. It's completely even right now. Solence. Solid options. Close slash hitting. But the setup of the butterfly.
Going through, there's the reversal on the gap. Love the call out, but was too early on the jump in. Or used the slow button on the jump in, so it was easily canceled into full slash. This should be Nitro's lead once the next pickup happens.
Not quite. Solence is still in this. The close slash anti-air. Gonna be spending meter to potentially close it out right. The lightning. Here we go. Clutching it. Yup. Wait a minute. Nitro hanging on by a thread. Oh, and the throw.
Anji Guts, baby.
Anji Guts. Whew. Incredibly close. Solence looked to close it out, but Nitro with the throw. Solence, though, getting a solid start round 2.
Right, that's a return throw right here. Another overhead. Beautiful RC. I saw that Solence was trying a couple of times to catch the reversal, especially either on first or like a YRC, so it's nice to see that Solence was calling it out this time well. But again, the close slash.
Going right into super. Gonna break the wall too. Guess for game right now. No! Nitro guessed wrong! It's Solence taking the round. I like that move. It was a very cheeky option. Nitro, you would have gained So many aura points for that one, but Solence was not falling for it.
Sometimes you just want to do the parry, but your opponent just knows you're trying to go for it, especially if you're dealt that card a couple of times now. But because of butterfly pressure, getting hit by the counter, the backdash though, and another block on the burst.
Watch your toes. Elk Hunt is dangerous. Nitro going for it. Lots of RCs coming in. There's the counter that Nitro's been looking for. All set. Gonna let him set up the butterfly too. Ooh. But free, get off me. And with the overhead follow-up to the Fujin, Nitro's gonna be taking the advantage of this set 2-1.
I love too that even though Nitro didn't have meter in that situation, still went for the overhead, and that's the fear, right, of Anji's Fujin. You're gonna have to face either the overhead or the low, and it's gonna be tough to like guess. Sometimes Anji players will just throw that out, and as you can see, Nitro's not afraid. Nitro has all the bravery points in the world here.
Exactly. Here we go. Let's see how game number 4 is going to play out for both of these players. Solence, though, keeping the corner pressure, blocking the burst. Gonna be spending... No, actually. Ooh. No meter needing to spend for Solence. Opts to save it for when it needs it most, like in this situation. Getting the purple RC with the mix-up into Tyrant Rave for the round.
Gorgeous right there. I love too that each and every time Solence played in that like portion, was able to call out the burst bait, and that was full capitalization. And another capitalization is happening right now as we speak. Round started to Wild Assault. Gonna be tons of meter gained in this situation. Gets hit by though.
Yeah. Oh, RC's not gonna save you there from that follow-up. New move for Anji. Solence on the back foot now. There's the low mix-up. Lots of back and forth. When in doubt, close slash it out. Going into beat driver too. Not gonna close it.
Oh, the response to the grab was 2+ on the knockdown. So went in with the grab, got whiffed, and then was returned with the grab on the side of Solence. We are going back to back, 2-2 right now. Whoever can take this will be able to leave this set in a true Game 5 fashion.
Ooh, this is Guilty Gear Strive. This is what you love to see. Both players, equal skill. You never know who's going to take it or not. You only got to watch and fight and find out. Here we go. Game number 5. It's 2-2. Winner takes all. Fujin coming in, though, both the 6P. But getting Nitro's burst off that.
Alright, red RC to continue. The 5K route. Lets it drop a little bit for the reset. And there is the overhead.
Wolf stomp.
Flat.
Yikes. Okay, Nitro, though, gonna be taking Solence's burst at least from there. Gonna let Nitro be a lot more aggressive, but with that throw and the RC, Solence is gonna be taking the round. One more round for Solence if he wants to take the set. Okay, Nitro getting a little active now, setting up the butterfly. It's not gonna be enough to deter Solence.
Oh, I love the patience. Make sure not to press a button off of spin. And then another block on the first. This is not looking good right now for Nitro. Does have a bar to work with. Can try to go into parry once the next gap opportunity is there. But we have red RC on hand to take it all the way with the one drop. Beat driver entered though.
Oh my god, Nitro is still hanging on by a thread! 6P's coming in! Tech throw! Both players playing at their absolute best right now. Solence still getting hit, and there's the hit! Nitro able to secure the victory here! Wait a minute! That was just the second round! What am I thinking?
The scariness of Anji's overhead. You don't know what to guess. You have a meter, but you don't have all like just fear. You have all the fear actually, better said. Has to use that burst. That's already there. Oh, the parry on the last active frame, and that is a wall shatter Solence. A big health deficit that's gonna get punished. Oh, still with the Johnny. You know, I feel bad for Johnny players, unfortunately. They were not winners of this match, let me tell you.
Mate, hey, you love the character though. Mad respect to people who's still sticking with him. Johnny, honestly, I like Johnny a lot as a character. Can't say I vibe with him gameplay wise, but hey, GravelGoth, let's see if GravelGoth is gonna be able to make it work. Or if Mooney's Bridget we able to take it.
Some big rank plays already starting off, especially with that blue RC into the DP. I think she's got this.
Oh yeah. Well, let's see. GravelGoth, yeah, just struggling to find openings against Bridget's pressure here. Going right into the Roger motorcycle. There we go. Yeah, and with that mix too, is gonna be taking. Oh wait a minute! Couldn't get the timing right, but tossed the yo-yo, and your worries are tossed out the window.
You ever like throw out a yo-yo and be like, you know what? This is my life now.
Yeah,
Throwing out
go,
yo-yos. Care in the world.
go, my children's toy. Hold down the neutral. Here we go. Winning with a solid counter hit, gonna be getting the advantage. Send out the Roger motorcycle. Keep the pressure going. Here we go. GravelGoth finding an escape route though. They do have some meter to work with. Less Mooni gonna be using Wild Assault also.
Bridget having blue Wild Assault just opens up a lot of potential. This is an opportunity though, with the recent nerf onto Johnny, those hitboxes are no longer there, so it takes a minute for Johnny to really start up here, especially with some misfiners. And there we go, we have the card, it's the Queen, and then into Joker.
Okay. GravelGoth needs to keep the pressure, but Mooney's just able to find exactly when GravelGoth stops the pressure. And now it's Mooney's turn to take game one.
And it looks like we're heading back. I have a feeling we might switch to that Asuka in this situation.
Maybe.
Didn't do as much damage as we would have probably liked for the Johnny. So I have a feeling we might see that change coming very soon. Alright, so it does look to be the Johnny this time around still.
Okay. Maybe just needed a little bit to just go back to the lobby, take a little breather, like, breathe in, breathe out. Okay. Here we go. Game number 2. Mooney in the lead so far. Let's see if GravelGoth's going to be able to adapt to this oppressive Bridget. There's the Roger command grab. But let's see. Mooney might be taking it home. Another command grab. Can we see a third one?
Okay, forced to burst. And now we're going to get closer to that wall spot. Again, another burst. And this is Mooney right here. Look at that. Just going for the grab. Throw it plus an air command grab. Yo, Mooney is styling right now.
You don't gotta be doing all that. You don't have to. Here we go though. Let's see. GravelGoth trying to get some mix up going with Mistfighter 6P though. Getting the card active. There we go with the overhead. Gonna spend the meter. Gonna be getting the advantage this time. Finally, GravelGoth getting in a solid opening. Mooney on the back foot for potentially the first time this set.
Pressure right here. Finally gets the opening. Gonna go for the blue Wild Assault. Charges up on the yo-yo bit. Backs away. Blue RC. Protect. Huge counter hit here for Mooney. Going to be able to get the wall shattered. There is still burst on the side of GravelGoth. Okay, there we go. DP, 2K, just in case. Burst is used, but there's still pixels of health going out. Gonna have to use that faultless defense. Miff's fighter goes out.
Ooh, Eddie hit takes it.
Eddie.
Oh. toss your worries out the window like that yo-yo. Mooni's taking game number 2, knowing that GravelGoth just did not have enough meter to FD it. Just like, wait, I've got a projectile. Eat this.
Scary, scary stuff here. But I loved the cool, calm, collected sense of Mooni. She was ready, and she was trusting in her ability to close out that game.
Yep. Here we go. Solid jump in, but gonna be stealing GravelGoth's burst. Oh! Great pickup here. GravelGoth. Here we go. Getting the wall splat too. Gonna spend the meter. Get a nice little cinematic going. What's my name? J for Johnny. Ooh.
Pick up here, and that should be it. Once Johnny gets that type of routing, especially in the air, it's almost like guaranteed. But we win the clash at the very beginning on round start.
Oh my gosh, peep this mix-up though. Mooni taking it all the way. Gonna be getting the setup. Another mix-up. GravelGoth, you gotta react a lot faster than that. Good catch of the blue RC, but DP coming in. Get off me. Mooni does have DP, I mean, you just have burst as well. Reversal super. GravelGoth getting a little bit of space, but with this counter hit, backing up, playing in space.
Yup, and then there's the Roger slam. Oh, what a call out on the grab. Big Roman cancel. That's going to be forcing Mooni to use the burst. But we went for a chip out situation.
Ooh.
What a risky call, but a call nonetheless.
Very, very risky. Yeah, Mooni needed to burst there. Could have been very dangerous. GravelGoth getting a little bit of adaptability in play. We're seeing it a lot easier. It's final round here in game number 3. GravelGoth does have burst available at any time. There's the red RC. We're getting a solid combo in this corner here against Mooni. Breaking the wall, positive bonus. GravelGoth just needs a few more interactions. Here we go. Mooni spending the wild assault actually, but it didn't lead to anything well. Here we go. GravelGoth has the opportunity and takes it with both hands. Getting game number 3. It's 2-1 now. But GravelGoth has a lot more games to play.
I love that GravelGoth's kind of figured out, okay, Mooni is playing this type of way, where she's been trying to get in with jump-ins. She's been trying to get in with her yo-yo setups. Let me make sure that I'm using Mistfinder and, of course, anti-airing as much as possible.
There we go. Setting up the yo-yo, but there's the burst immediately.
Oh,
Another
nice
mix-up
TKTV
too.
there. Okay, there's the throw.
Set up the card, get some guard crush from it too. Oh, but the jump over, no follow-up. Just gonna keep the pressure going. Here we go. Mooni's gonna be able to, oh, actually, gets the drop, but it doesn't matter. Sometimes the worst drops are the greatest resets.
Sometimes, and honestly, with Bridget being the way that she is, she's the queen of resets.
You know what? Yeah.
She can capitalize off of many resets that can help out in her favor. There's Mistfinder though, and Johnny's the king of those resets.
Dealing cards. What kind of magic deck Johnny's got with those cards? You never know. Let's see. GravelGoth's gonna keep this momentum, but Mooni just needs this one round to take the set. Oh, great spacing. And there. Here we go. We're gonna see the burst. Not just yet. Here we go.
There's a 6P. And not gonna be able to get the full route, but we've seen Mooni in a situation like this before, but unfortunate. It's gonna be tied up on the rounds.
Very smart for Mooni to save the burst for this final round, and knowing he didn't really have much health left, might as well save it for next time. GravelGoth was looking for that bait a little bit, but with this command grab, it's gonna give Mooni, oh my gosh, another one. Rock the baby, put him in the crib. And with, oh, solid follow-up, another one! But GravelGoth was ready for it. Gonna be getting the card set up with Mistfinder. How is this mixed? The defense from Mooni is not enough. There's the burst though. Get a little breathing room. Anyone's game right now. Send out the Roger motorcycle. And Mooni with a solid call out. Gonna give her the chance to set up the pressure and take game number 4.
Beautiful stuff there from Mooni's side. Again, I love that she's trying to adapt just as much too, with GravelGoth and her going back and forth. This is actually probably one of my favorite sets of the night, I have to say.
Mm-hmm. It's been really interesting to see. Yeah, GravelGoth kind of struggling against Mooni a little bit at the start, but he's able to find his momentum and his balance pretty much against this Bridget here. Mooni did win the set overall, but we still got this final game 5 to play out for seeding. 6P hitting from all the way over there. Mix up, good defense. Not anymore. Every time I say that, I swear they get hit.
I just want to point out there too, with Mooni, she slowed the pace. Notice how she just, again, she tried to do it again, but this time GravelGoth was ready for it. That's why he backdashed.
Ooh. Backdash. Lots of RCs coming in, but watch out. Flying Roger Izuna dive. Mooni needing one more round to secure game 5. Rock the baby coming in with Roger. GravelGoth been getting hit by that pretty often. Counter hit off the whiff throw though. Let's see if Mooni will take this momentum and run with it.
Here's the YRC. The 6P goes through Mistfinder.
Okay, the patience. Ooh, 6P off reaction from the normal. Roger on the bike. What will he do?
Oh, the throw from way up there. This is not good for Mooni. This is a big pickup that could lead to the death. And there it is. GravelGoth said, nope, we're staying alive. It's going to be the final round of the set.
Round start. 6P though for Mooni. Here we go. No big hit. Here we go though. Mooni with solid jump in. Try to get the mix up. I think GravelGoth tried to do deflect shield, but ended up doing wild assault because of the mix up.
Okay.
Solid starter though.
Get the wall splat, yeah. And there's the blue RC, but it gets stumped by the 2K2D. We got the left, right, and the tap dust.
With the charge does.
Route. Yeah.
Woo! Woo! Great backdash! GravelGoth able to get this whiff punish and spend the meter. Positive bonus is going to be incredibly beneficial for this following interaction. It's still anyone's game. Woo! Mistfinder with the RC and GravelGoth. Able to get another point of lag, playing some more games. But here we go. Final game actually going for the Unika instead of the Bridget.
You know, it's so interesting. A lot of Bridget players, and I would even say Thai players, going for Unika because she's just such a unique character. But Nintendo gonna be playing that chip exactly like how you envisioned. And this is a chip you don't want to be messing with.
Exactly. Here we go. Gonna be spending the meter. Wall break after wall break after wall break. And there's the overhead into the round ender with a one of the fastest perfects I've ever seen.
Again, a strong round start here. And that's the thing about Unika's buttons. They're very big and they have a bit of a slow startup, but they also do such good reach and setup.
Oh my gosh. And getting the extension with the rope. Counter hit after counter hit after counter hit. Nintendo is on a roll. Lex has just been struggling to find an option here, but here we go. Finally getting a little space. It's just never enough as Tendo goes all in for the game.
Strong first game right there. Ironically enough, this is technically I guess it would be college kill here. They're both from Southern Miss, I just realized.
Yeah, unfortunately, they are. It is going to be. Unfortunately, the college clash there. Heck, they probably could have just played offline for this.
Imagine, be like, hey, we're streaming or we're playing. Here you go.
Yeah, let me just get let's get our coach record us playing each other for this match. Getting wall bounce combos. We got almost 7 hits there. Got to set up the rope for the mix-up. Lex could not find the defense there. As the win getting the wall splat. Woohoo!
Yeah, I wasn't
perfect.
blocking. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't play 60 minutes to block in that moment.
Ooh. You're telling me you guys are holding down back? I'm not even holding back.
Alright, that's a wall shatter here. And there's the laser, but unfortunate that the DP was not the input that Lex was looking for.
Ooh! Solid snuff out for Lex though. Get off me. There we go. It's just some decent damage though. Nguyen baiting the burst and taking game number 2. Oh my gosh. Game after game. Nguyen is kind of speedrunning this set a little bit.
I mean, when you're Chipp, you kind of have to speedrun, right? You're the glass cannon of the game. You're going to deal with the character that's going to be doing that big damage. You do not want to be staying enough time for your opponents to adapt.
Exactly. Oh my god. Nguyen is almost playing so fast that it's just going to be really rough for Lex to adapt. But let's see if Lex... There's still 3 more games to be played, including this one. Let's see if Lex is going to be able to do it, or if Tendo's going to take it all the way. Okay, spending the burst.
Another setup on the rope.
Oh, you think I'm hitting you this way? No, I've got a backdash ready and willing.
I love that we're seeing such a strong Chipp out here right now. Just, again, not stopping whatsoever. Tightrope setup. You have to guess left, right. There's no other way here.
Oh my gosh.
Big cliff, though, on the DP. Unfortunate.
No. Catching the backdash too because of the RC and a counter hit. You can't be pressing buttons like that. And win. Game number 3 already.
Yeah, I'm not seeing this Unika working here for Lex. It's just, there's been no opportunity, number 1. And then number 2, the few times we get a couple of those hits, it's been led into an input error that is not ideal for trying to contest against a character and player like Nguyen.
Lex does have the Bridget, does have the Millia, at least from what we know. So I could definitely see him switching them in the final game, but opts to go for Unika, sticking with that. But Tendo, it's just laying down wallop after wallop after wallop.
Okay, it's a grab, but the DP. And another counter hit straight into super.
Go for the cinematic one this time, why don't you? One more round from Nintendo. Taking the game. I mean, These rounds are going by like a blackjack dealer handing out the cards. And flip, 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 flip. Oh, with the rope mix-up too. Lex has just been struggling with this all game.
Love that route there. That was a full corner to corner style carry route right here. Yep,
Burst
did not
coming
have
in.
Did not have the meter to go ahead and stop on the burst. And we'll have the meter though to extend this combo straight into super, better said actually. No extension, just going to cash out here.
Oh, no need for any extension at all, and actually going for an RC just to be sure. Nintendo is just on a roll this set. But hey, that's just what seeding's for. Sometimes you just get matched up with one of, if not maybe one of the most impressive Chipps I've laid my eyes upon. I mean, I don't mean to like hype up Nintendo so much. I just really enjoy watching them play.
There's the force burst. Another pickup, but again, we're just not seeing those connections where it matters. And that DP, because of that high recovery, is going to get punished. Plus the whiff grab as well, too. And that is where we're now low on the health. 25%. Try to go for a 5P just to see if we could get like an OS tech right there. Or OS range, better said, but just not enough. And that's going to be the round towards the Nintendo.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, mix-up after mix-up. Lex just unable to block a lot of this stuff. Nintendo's almost just taking it home here. There it is, another mix-up again. Burst, though, coming in for Lex. And we'll get something started of their own, but with a DP, it's going to be rough, and Nintendo is going to be taking the set 5-0.